wedding budget became a real eye-opener into the kind of insane costs that there are out there. I feel so stressed about what to wear. क्या इतना simple लगेगा तुझे हम curls करेंगे total that I spent on all the events in my wedding. Hello and welcome. Hi, I'm Satshya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And first off, I want to thank you for all the love on the past few videos. They were quite emotional and vulnerable, and I was not sure how it would be received, but I'm reading all of your comments on all the videos and it's touched my heart truly deeply, and I'm so happy to have this kind of community here. So thank you so much for that. This week I thought I'd do something different and I'm going to be breaking down all my wedding looks. I got married last year and I had about 6-7 events, I think, so a lot of outfits. I'll tell you exactly what I wore, where I got it from, how much I paid for it, all of this details. So if you are a bride-to-be or a bride, or you're just curious to know, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and let's get into it. Hello! So the first thing before planning your wedding outfits is, of course, you plan out the events that you're gonna have and the budget. So a little backstory here. In my family, we don't celebrate weddings on such a grand scale like how you do in North India. Like, we just have the church wedding in the evening and then a dinner reception at night, and like that's it. You'll have a thali dosam, like a family dinner the previous night, but we don't have all haldi, mehndi, nothing. Like it's very, what do you say? It's a very matter of fact kind of event. But I know that in North India, you know, you have so many events, it's a celebration, it's a huge thing, and so the scale and grandeur of things is much different. Now, I am a South Indian who's gotten married to a North Indian, so for me, wedding budget became a real eye-opener into the kind of insane costs that there are out there, not just for your outfits but like for venue, food, transport, accommodation, so many things. So I decided that when it came to my outfits, I would see, because I had so many events, I knew that there were certain events which I wanted to spend a little more on, some which I was so like, okay, I can just wear something that's not too expensive, but I'll style it my own way. So this is what I kept in mind. So a lot of you watching, if you are used to the more grand, you know, like really like royal kind of weddings, you might be disappointed at my wedding looks. You might find it too simple, and I get that. I know I have received these comments earlier, like you're looking too simple for a bride. Anyway, everyone has their own styles and own preferences, so this is mine. The first event was the court marriage. So me and my husband, we belong to different religions, and the only way an interfaith couple can get legally married in India is through the Special Marriage Act, also commonly known as a court marriage. I made an extensive video on this about all the documents you need, the waiting time, all the details, what my experience was. I'll link it here and here, you can check that out. But I knew that on the day that we actually signed to register our marriage, it would be a long day. A lot of people told us, you know, it can take place in like 1 hour, it could take like 5 hours, you don't know. So I decided to go with as much comfort as possible, and I bought this salwar set from Myntra. It cost me 1,400 rupees. It was going to be a day event, so I wanted a light pastel-y color. The thing that attracted me the most was this shawl. The dupatta is so pretty, like this beautiful floral fabric, and it kind of matched our wedding card design also. I really liked it, and it made me feel like special and nice and pretty. And in fact, at this at the same time, same day, there was another girl who was wearing the same outfit who had gotten to get married as well. And again, like when you go for a court marriage, you can wear whatever you want. I saw some people wearing like wedding gowns, red sari, red salwar, or you know, whatever it is as per your custom and religion. It's just that you have to wait for a long time. It's quite crowded. There's not enough seating, so it's going to be very uncomfortable. But so just keep that in mind if you are planning to do a court marriage and you're deciding on your outfit. Apart from the kurta, I just wore footwear that I already have and earrings that I already have. The total cost of this court marriage event outfit was 1,400 rupees. The next event was the Hindu ceremony or the Feras, and for this I was most nervous about it because I had kind of had no idea what was acceptable, what was too simple, what was too grand, etc. I know that most people wear red, so I decided to go with red. I did not want to get a lehenga because I thought, I'm never going to wear it again. And I know that a lot of people have different opinions on this, that some people say that, of course, like it's your wedding day, you go all out and you only going to wear it once, so, enjoy as much as you can. But for me, it felt like I'm literally, where am I going to wear a red lehenga ever again in my life? I can't even like repurpose it. And I'm also more comfortable in saris. And I know my mother-in-law got married in a sari. So I was like, okay, cool, let me continue on the tradition. So for the red sari, I actually borrowed my mom's red sari that she already had because I wanted a part of my family also there with me. And then the main thing that I was concerned about was the dupatta, because my red sari is quite simple, right? And I know that it has to be a little bit grand, a little bit festive. And one mistake I made was looking for this in Mangalore. Now Mangalore is great if you want to buy silk saris, etc., but for this kind of North Indian kind of material, dupatta, etc., the options are not as much because the demand is not as high. So I went to this place called Parag Fashion, which is known for having wholesale fabric, and searched a lot. I went with my brother and my sister, both of them also as equally clueless as me as to what exactly do we get. These were my reference images. I knew I wanted something net, but something light, not too over the top, because it was going to be a day thing. It was going to be just a small event that was happening. We finally found this transparent fabric with this beautiful like flower design. And I was like, wow, this is so pretty, and thank God it matched the color of my sari as well. The next thing was to get the border. Again, with the border, I was just googling like what do sari borders look like, because I have grown up only seeing like Malayali Christian weddings or South Indian weddings where you just wear a silk sari. So my frame, like I had no idea. I was just constantly texting my mother-in-law, like sending her pictures like, is this okay, is this okay, is this all right, will this be okay? And then finally I found one border which I felt goes well with the sari. The dupatta and the border came up to 1,570 rupees. I bought a pair of gold shoes with slight heels from a local shop in Mangalore in Central Market for 999 rupees. I went to Metro and I looked at a couple of things, but either they were too high, the heels, or like they were not comfortable enough for me, and I knew that there's going to be a lot of standing, so I wanted comfortable shoes, gold color, and I got one. Sari was of course 0 rupees because it was my mom's. And the necklace, this again I bought from a local shop in Mangalore in City Center Mall, 4th floor, forgot the shop's name. This was about 2,000 rupees. Total cost for this entire look was 4,570 rupees. The next event was the Christian ceremony. I wore this off-white gold sari, which is a tradition. If you're a Martoma Christian or just a Malayali Christian, you usually wear this kind of sari. I actually wore my sister's wedding sari. That was also like, I felt really nice that I had a part of my sister with me. For jewelry, the jewelry I'm wearing is actually my mom's necklace and earrings and bangles. Again, I felt like a piece of my mom with me. Sari cost 0 rupees, jewelry cost 0 rupees. Shoes also cost 0 rupees because I wore the same shoes that I wore for the Hindu ceremony. The gold heels worked perfectly, went with this outfit as well. So the total cost for this outfit for the Christian ceremony was 0 rupees. The next event was the Sangeeth. I think I spent the most on an outfit for this event. I knew it had to be grand and glitzy and glamorous. So I reached out to one of my friend's aunts who's a designer, and I was like, can you please help me out, because I have no idea. I went shopping in Delhi, okay? There are very nice options, very nice things, but I had no clue, or I didn't something I was not able, like for me I had a very specific idea in mind of what I wanted and nothing was fitting. I made a reel on this which I'll play out now.
So the both of them went shopping and kept sending me pictures on WhatsApp. They looked through a lot of fabric until they found the one. I absolutely loved the embroidering detail on this, and then the bluish silver lining they matched with it was perfect. A week later, I also got a chance to visit Mumbai, meet auntie, finally see the fabric in person, and also get properly measured. And then within a week, it was shipped to me and I was so excited. First off, this card was such a sweet surprise. If you're a fan of The Office, you will appreciate this reference. And now to the lehenga. I tried it on and I legit felt like a princess, and this is how the final look came out.
I I love how this outfit came out. It was so pretty, it was so me, and I got a lot of compliments and I felt very pretty that day. So this lehenga, the total material, stitching, transport, everything cost 23,000 rupees. The shoes, I bought a pair of silver heels from Lajpat Nagar market. It was again 999 rupees. And then the jewelry, this necklace set with the mang tika and the earrings I bought from a shop in Mangalore again. This place, it was in Forum Visa Mall, ground floor. Again, I forgot the name, but if anyone remembers, you can put it in the comment section. This neck piece was 4,400 rupees, and so the total cost of this entire outfit was 28,400 rupees. Oh, I want to share something. So after I posted this reel, and I posted it like 2 weeks after the wedding, I got a lot of comments that people are saying it's too simple, or you should put a can skirt, you're not looking like a bride, etc. And you know, honestly, before that I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I love this look, I love how I'm looking. So I did feel a bit bad that oh no, like, was I not looking nice? Was I not looking grand enough? I'm glad that I saw those comments only much after my wedding, because I was like, already wedding is done now, know what I can do. But that just made me feel very strongly that in the future, not to comment about any bride's looks. If I find them pretty, I will definitely go and tell them, you look gorgeous, you look so pretty. This is a day that someone looks forward to a lot. It may not be the day that you planned for your entire life and all that jazz that people say, but it's still a very important day. It's a very personal day. It's a very special day, and you want to look your best. So if you hear comments from other people like, what is she wearing, or her makeup is like this, or her outfit is like this, it makes the bride feel horrible, especially knowing that so many eyes on her, and then you feel like everyone is thinking like this. So you know, just go. The best thing you can do is just go and tell a bride, you're looking beautiful, congratulations, have a happy married life, and that will make her day. I remember everyone who told me I look pretty. I still remember one auntie called me Cinderella, and that made my day. So just a small bit of advice as a wedding guest. Next event was the Delhi reception. For this, I wore this red silk sari. For this event, I knew I wanted to pick red because traditionally also in our custom, after the church wedding, the reception is usually you wear a red sari. That's the mantra kodi that they give you during your wedding ceremony. So again, I wanted to honor tradition in that way. So I got this red silk sari from a place called Jayalakshmi Silks in Mangalore, and the shopping experience was so good because in Mangalore, the collection of silk saris is so amazing. Like, I went shopping in Delhi also to look for some things, and obviously, you know, the range of people wearing saris there is not as much as it is in South India. So here it was so good. I got to see so many red saris. They tried on so many different varieties. I finally picked this one because I felt like it was not too much gold, not too much heavy work. I didn't want a very thick borders because I feel like that makes you look a bit older. I wanted something simple, something elegant, something classic, and I feel like that's what I got. The sari was around 10,000, I think, or like 12,000. Next thing is the jewelry. So for the jewelry, I knew that because my sari is a bit simple, and because the event was happening in Delhi, I knew I had to like glam it up a little bit more. So I decided that jewelry is something that I will spend more on. I went shopping in Delhi's Lajpat Nagar. I went to Lalji's wedding store. Their collection, oh my god, Delhi for wedding jewelry shopping is so good. And see, traditionally, probably most families in South India, for wedding you wear gold, okay? And I was looking at gold necklaces. I'll show you a couple that I tried. These were all like 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs for a small piece. And I understand because it's gold, it's so expensive. But it's so simple it was looking, and my sari is also simple. I was like, I'm not spending 3 lakhs on one necklace that I can't even see, like, no, sorry. So I decided to go with a Kundan piece, and Delhi is superb for it. Lajpat Nagar, Chandni Chowk, literally any shopping area in Delhi, collection is amazing, quality is great, and prices are excellent. So if you're a bride looking to do like wedding jewelry shopping, like you want big Kundan sets, choker, etc., Delhi is your place to be. So I found this choker set. It cost me around 20,000 rupees. This was the most I had spent on jewelry so far, but because it was so beautiful and I was like, you get married only once, you want to look nice, and I really liked it. So I decided, chalo, on this I will spend a little bit more, because of this, this kind of jewelry I can also wear later on. Outfits you cannot repeat, but jewelry you can repeat as many times as you want, and I have re-worn it also for another friend's wedding, so I felt like, okay, paisa vasool. Again, shoes, for this I paid 0 rupees, because I wore the same gold slippers that I wore for my Hindu and Christian ceremonies, so so the total that I spent on this Delhi reception look was 30,000 rupees. Finally, the final event. I know I had so many events. By the end of it, we were all exhausted. But this is what happens when you have an interfaith, intercultural kind of wedding. You end up having so many events, and it's a lot of fun. For the Mangalore reception, I wore this orange and pink toned sari. I believe it's a Gujarati style of... I'm not very good with identifying these things, but basically the sari was gifted to me by my mother-in-law on my engagement day, and I think this neck piece also was gifted by her only. For the Mangalore reception, the sari cost was 0, the jewelry cost was 0, and the shoes cost was, yes, you guessed it right, 0, because I wore the same slippers that I wore for all the other events. So the total cost for this, for outfits, was 0. The other incurring cost that comes with your outfits is, of course, hair and makeup. And this part is so important, because your outfit may be good, it might be Sabyasachi, designer, best, but if your makeup artist is bad, if your hair artist is bad, it can ruin your entire look and it will make you feel so upset. So two things that you need to invest well in is your photographer, because memories, and your hair and makeup artist, because peace of mind. Since most of my events were in Delhi, I went with a Delhi-based makeup artist called Shruti Dikshit. She did the makeup for 2 of my friends, and she did such a fabulous job that I was like, please, you have to come for me as well. She did my makeup for my engagement also, and I absolutely loved it, and immediately there only booked her dates, like, please, you have to be there for all my events. She and the hair artist Archana, I'll put both of their handles here so you can check them out. They did my hair and makeup for 4 events, and it cost 91,000 rupees. My brief for her for the kind of makeup that I wanted is, I wanted natural looking makeup, but I also wanted it a bit more glamorous. I wanted it to enhance my natural features, and I didn't have a problem putting lashes and stuff like that. I just didn't want it too much, like I didn't want my skin tone to be changed completely. I didn't want like too much blush. I wanted it to look elegant. I wanted it to look classic, and I wanted it to look like me. So I think she did a fabulous job. And one more thing I've realized is, doing natural makeup is such a skill. It's so much harder to do natural looking makeup than the the full dham toom kind of makeup, the glam that you see. And I look like quite simple in these took 2 hours, and the skill that she put in, the care that she put in, ensured that these products, ek to high quality, I'm saying ek to like full Hindi style, 1, they were high quality, 2, they lasted throughout the entire night, especially the Sangeeth night. We were dancing, I was sweating so much, but the makeup was so good, and I didn't feel conscious about my skin, my makeup, anything. I felt so good, I felt so pretty, I felt so glamorous, and completely recommend her. Even the hair artist Archana was so good. I want to show you how she did my hair for my Christian ceremony. I love this look. I was so happy that I could highlight the purple that I had, and the way she put in those pearls. She did a fabulous job. I didn't have any brief to give them. I just said, okay, I want an updo, or I want my hair straightened, or I want waves. I didn't have any reference pictures as such, but I showed them what my outfits were, and looking at my outfit color, etc., they were able to tell like what color eyeshadow and all to put. The only thing that I probably wanted a change of was lipstick, because I'm very particular about my lipsticks. So I think for the Hindu ceremony, she had put a brownish lipstick, and I know that it must have looked nice, but I personally don't like brown lipstick. So I was like, can I please change it? She's like, yeah, of course. So then I went and put my own, and it so happened that for most of my events, I ended up wearing my own lipstick, like the ones I usually wear every day. People in Super Stay Matte, they were there every day, and they were on my special day also. And in Mangalore, for that one reception, the makeup artist I hired was Alisha Rego. I'll put her handle here. She's actually my senior from college, and is a phenomenal makeup artist. She is so good. She is so good at understanding skin tone, understanding how different products and brands work on you. Like she told me, okay, this foundation I won't put because yours is a long event, so by the end it might turn this color. So all of these insights are amazing. Even the look that she gave me, super nice. She herself did my hair as well because I just wanted like simple waves, and I absolutely love the way this entire look came together. So the total that I spent on 6 wedding events for outfits is 64,370. For hair and makeup was about 1.05 lakhs. So the entirety, the total that I spent on all the events in my weddings is a total of about 1.7 lakh rupees. So those are all my wedding outfits and what I spent on them. The last bit of thing that I want to say is, brides, you feel so stressed about what to wear, because everybody's going to look at you, people are going to pass comments, etc., blah blah blah. Pressure is real, I completely understand it, but don't feel the need to simply spend like lakhs and lakhs and lakhs on something that you may not love as much just because you think, okay, having the designer tag will impress people. The main thing is that you are happy on your day, you feel comfortable, you feel pretty and gorgeous, and if you can get away with like getting your own stitched or getting something customized or even renting is such a great option even for like jewelry and your lehenga. If you can do that, you will save so much money, and that money that you save you can actually use towards setting up your house after marriage, because that's more important, right? A wedding is one day, but a marriage is a lifetime. So just remember that. And the second thing I would say is wear what makes you happy. If you don't like a particular neckline or you don't like a particular color, you feel like it doesn't suit you, don't go for it. Even if your cousins, relatives, a mother-in-law, everyone's saying something, you take in their inputs, but you decide to go with what you have, because those are the memories that you will carry for a lifetime. You should never want to look back at your outfits and be like, why did I wear that? Why did I wear that? I feel so uncomfortable, it's so ugly. I remember one of my friends, her hairstylist insisted that she curl her hair and do these elaborate curls, okay? And she is someone who had very simple straight hair, and she was like, I don't want it, I don't think it look nice. But she's like, no, it look nice, kya itna simple lagega tujhe hum curls karenge. And she did that, and she was so upset, like she was so unhappy, because that's not her style. I mean, I thought it looked nice, but personally for her, she's not used to it, it's not her style, so she didn't like it at all. And those moments you have to just stand up and be like, no, don't want it. You brush it out, you do it the way I want, because if in that moment if you say okay fine, no, you'll feel so uncomfortable throughout the rest of the night, and all your pictures will look like that. And yeah, just stand up and be like, no. So anyway, I hope that if you're planning a wedding, that this made things easier for you. And if you're planning to never get married also but watch it for time pass, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and lots of love to you. Bye.